Namaste! Grand Rising Taurus, welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Let's choose your rune, darling dear. We have Taurus in the reverse, darling dears. This is represented by the Justice card in Tarot. Somebody tried to affect you in every way, darling dears. In the upright, this is justice. In the reverse, this is injustice. Someone wanted to cause a lot of strife in your life. They was running a war of one, darling dear. Somebody who leaned back into their stupidity, darling dear. Used their dull-eyed brain. Yes, baby, their cranium. They're simpletons, darling dears. They tried every which way to perpetrate many injustices against you, Taurus. Taurus, represented by the letter T, the number 44, 45, 46, and 47. Told a lot of lies on you, darling dear. The Justice card or rune represents what? Karma.com. Somebody's laying in the bed that they wanted to make for you, darling dear. Ace of the deck, 7 of Cups. Somebody wanted to block all of your options. High Priestess, you know who this person is. High Priestess is represented by the moon energy. The moon is what? Feminine energy. Either you're the mother to their children, or it could be their mother. But it also speaks about there was some kind of information that went out about you. I see writing on this scroll. It could have been a text message. After all, we are in the 21st century. Not many people write things unless they're doing bad things in the middle of the night. Yes, baby, but everybody must pay a price for things they write. Someone was writing things about you, darling dears. High Priestess, this shows that you went within. This is you being to yourself, darling dear. The High Priestess also goes within when it's time for them to change. High Priest or Priestess. This is about some internal change that you had to make, darling dears. Going within to seek answers. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? And they said, ain't nothing. They wanted you with nothing. Everything is a sign in the readings, darling dears. Somebody really, really was going out of their way. But you went within. You went to seek answers because God is so tricky. God hides inside each and every one of us. And when you choose to do the shadow work, having found situations or circumstances that was not on your spiritual pay grade, you go within, darling dear. You're highly intuitive, very intuitive, darling dear. Some of you are using your intuitive, your high spiritual gifts, darling dears. Somebody's using it to advise others. You could be a tarot reader, darling dear. You could be a counselor. You could even be a hairdresser, whatever it is, darling dears. You are highly, very intuitive. And you earn a coin from it. They see that you're stable, that you're not crack on crazy and barking at passing cars. They see you as highly spiritual, even if you are not running a spiritual business. They see you as highly spiritual, into God, mate. You're into God and Mother Isis. Yes, baby. Oh, and they're under judgment. Good golly and gosh. We've got moon energy out here. We've got the Queen of Peas. She is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And we also have the Judgment. This is represented by fire, water, and Pluto energy. You liberated yourself from a situation, not a nanosecond, I might add, too quickly. This person would like to return, darling dear, like Mac the Knife, but the karma is on them. They planned a lot of petty injustices against you, but the Queen of Pentacles came out quickly. So yes, they wanted to affect your monies, but you're still standing, looking like a true survivor. Yes, baby, come through, Elton John. Posh clap. Yeah, but this person would like to return, but you've already released this challenge. The ones could speak about, the ones is fiery energy. This is somebody that loved to argue, maybe the critique. You was living with a criticizer, darling dears. Somebody who was what? Feeble-minded. Put all of their insecurities on you. What did I just say? Knight of Swords. They was quick to come in with words, darling dears, to make you feel less than. But for some, you found the strength by going within. You possibly had to ask yourself, why am I putting up with this kind of verbiage and bad behaviors? You didn't want it anymore. This is you looking away and turning your gaze within, darling dear. It was very challenging, and especially with the Knight of Swords, it speaks about getting over a heartbreak, a painful ending. Yeah. This is why Divine has gifted you with the Tree of Life again, darling dear. Some of you are going for a second chance. A second chance at life. One where you are quick to learn new things, rushing towards a new beginning, coming from the unknown. Yeah. Whoever's under judgment, darling dear, they're looking like a whole dumbass and a dickhead. And they're missing. No need to file a police report, darling dear. Just missing from your hemisphere. They're remembering the cup you offered to them, darling dear. This is what's got them so bitter and twisted. The Queen of Pentacles is also a mother. If you've got progeny with this person, they did everything. Even avoided making payments, maintenance payments. No emotions. The emotions, as far as the progeny was concerned, the children, was a grey area. This person deliberately held back. They held back from seeing progeny in order to hurt you, darling dears, if you have progeny with them. I just heard something about a pet. Someone's pet was deliberately taken. They didn't want the pet. They just didn't want you to have it, darling dear. This is someone that liked to cause emotional pain, but judgment has found their address. Yeah. What did I say? They create a lot of heartbreak and trauma in your situation, darling dear. We've got Libra energy as well as Cancer energy on the tableau. Yeah. A lot of betrayal, a lot of betraying words, darling dears. This is somebody who is a manipulator of the other people's minds, a merchant of slander, darling dear. Jeremiah 9:4. This person tried to change people's opinion of you. Now they're wishing that they held back because you went within. You found out whom you were. Maybe you went for your birth natal chart, darling dear. Best document you'll ever have. Your snapshot of the Akashic records. You learned a lot of spiritual things. You are now operating from a spiritual mind. You're living in a 5D mind now. Yeah. And you are controlling your environment. Fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. You're doing a fabulous job, darling dears. This also speaks again about your mental health. They tried to take your mental health. They wanted you to be confused. They wanted you to be the one sitting down, worrying where they was. Emotions in turmoil. They wanted you to live in heartbreak, darling dear. They tried everything. But you're in control. The Four of Pentacles also speaks about a new home, a new job. Could also be a new business, an entrepreneur you might be, darling dear. But it's something to do with intuition. You was intuitively guided towards it, darling dears. Yeah. You're in control of your environment at this moment in time. 2 4s on the table speaks about someone being in a shaky environment, but I don't feel it's you, Taurus. I really don't. I feel like you are in that position of being more than a conqueror. I'd even go as far as to say Vini, Vidi, and Vici. That's Latin, darling dear. You came, you saw, and you conquered. You saw a situation. Look, you had to get over this betrayal. Some people, some of you had to seek healing within a hospital environment. This person put hands on the situation, back bent with trauma, darling dears. But 1010 is about breakthrough. As you let go of their energy, darling dear. It's like it was a full-on return to sender because you was being spiritually protected. Yeah. And now you're about to be gifted with an 11-11 fade. If they was upset before, darling dears, they're going to be at hockey sticks at dawn. An 11-11 fade is a new job, a new home. This is calling in your true soul tribe. Yeah. 3 4s on the table. Not only was it a shaky foundation, their cranium is shaky over what you've got going on, darling dear. Their foundation is about to be weakened even more once this 11-11 fade manifests in your life. This is 4, 5, 6. It brings into 6. It's like 6 of Wands, darling dears. Success and victory. Yeah. And somebody's lying and spying. But the page of Wands also speaks about good news. He's got 4 here, and that's for 8 of Wands. You have some kind of, you had messages. You was definitely guided to leave a situation. It was good news for you. Because you was dealing with immature energy. Somebody who had a hot tongue. I told you, they love to criticize, be the critique. They tried everything to ruin you, darling dear. Queen of Wands, somebody who's bitter, jealous, and look, a mask-wearing marauder who knew exactly what they was doing. Some even used their looks and the SEX, darling dear. They got the Shakira hips, but it came with what? A full-on soul tie. You was dealing with a succubi or incubi, an empty vessel that stole your energy, darling dear. They wanted to still keep stealing your energy. This is somebody that's vindictive, vengeful. Queen of Wands is not even spell casting, darling dear. Writing, because writing, we was drawn to writing in the beginning, writing things down. But you can't go against someone who's done you nothing. This is a situation where, because to go this far to try and abuse someone, even after you've left the situation, you've exited the situation, they're still watching you. You may have as much as 2 progenies involved in this situation. They still watch you. This is somebody who's definitely bitter, upset. Queen of Wands could be male or female because, you know, gender is fluid because of the ending of the relationship with you, darling dear. Whether it was a friendship or a romantic situation, it was a situation that you cried more tears than you smiled smiles. The judgment also reminds you that your feet you was guided from that situation. Whether they left you or you left them, you was guided out of a situation. It was no form of success. If you're crying all of the time, that's a walking funeral, darling dear. A very unhappy set of Zemblanic? Yes, unfortunate set of circumstances. With somebody who was cold-blooded. King of Swords in reverse. This is a narcissist, a High Commander Decepticon. This also speaks about male relatives in that family. 6 of Cups. This person or people know that you won't be accepting them back. They're cold-blooded, the emotions they wanted to, because 6 of Cups in the upright is opportunities coming towards you. They did everything in their power to block your situation. They wanted to affect your health. They wanted to affect your wealth, your Skrilla.com, your money, the folding stuff, darling dears. Page of Cups, and they lied. This person is still lying about you. But every lie they tell is the same knife's edge they find themselves on. Karma has found their address. Look, Five of Swords, you washed your face like David. You saw things from a different perspective. You realized what you was losing in a situation. This person is mentally stuck on you, darling dears. Stuck on the fact that you are making right choices, reaping what you sowed when you chose you. Energy on the up and up. If you're not in a relationship, darling dear, you're prepared to wait for your divinely guided partner. And you're strong. You're not going to be tempted off your flip-flop. You're certainly not going to be ramping with folio, darling dears. People are a person that keeps repeating negative cycles. They wanted you to be in the negative, darling dear. But the Strength card, Big Cat Leo energy, is about you showing inner strength, spiritual strength, darling dears. Not being tempted to go backwards. You use the words of Abraham Lincoln. Always forwards, darling dears, never backwards. You went into an unknown situation, darling dear, and you bent the matrix. This is about you forging a new life, and someone tried to stop your money. They wanted to have control of your finances. They wanted you to be heartbroken, apathetic, sitting down, waiting on them to come back. They had you they wanted you to be on the shelf like a figurine. Oh my. A situation that was unsuccessful. You lot lost a lot of money, a lot of energy in that situation. Because money is energy, darling dears, as well as your health. Your health went down in that situation. The way she's cradling her hands, maybe something happened to your hands while you was in that situation. Maybe you lost the nerves, maybe you got eczema in your hands, whatever it was, darling dear. Something affected your hands in that situation. Maybe your hands was hurt by this person in the situation. But your hands are covering your heart now. You've learned to guard your heart, for from your heart springs the well of life. Yeah. And you're all in your cranium, darling dear. Seeing things from a different perspective. The Palace of Air speaks about you being clear. You're thinking clearly, darling dears. You've got no emotional bias. This is about emotional maturity. Understanding that you had to go for a situation in order to overcome. And it also is what? Telling me that you're able to solve any issue with the least amount of worry or stress, darling dear. You've become extremely elusive to this person or people. Because clarity is what you are living in, darling dear. You're taking action. It seems like you're in your masculine energy. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you're in your masculine energy, darling dears. Going after what you want. This is you getting knowledge. And you are learning to communicate more using your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is not just about words you say, darling dears. It's about your listening skills as well. You know a fool when you see a fool. And this one is Folio, the biggest fool of them all. They wanted to affect your money and your health. Five also represents a divorce, darling dears. A marriage not working out. They didn't want you to leave some kind of union. Let's get the final messages and then we're out of here. For sure. Final messages. Big Cat Taurus. Final messages. Thank you. Yeah. This person was a breadcrumber, darling dears. They only did just enough to stop you from leaving the situation. They didn't do whatever it took to keep you there, darling dears, and not in a horrible way. This person did just enough, barely enough, darling dears. And this person, again, Six of Pentacles in reverse, tried to stop your money. Six of Swords. But you can't touch a divine child. This is about you having mentally moved on from the situation. You used your cranium, darling dears, your communication skills, whatever you did, you managed to break the chain of drudgery and distress that they put on you. Everything that they've said about you, because 260s means contradictions. Everything you're doing with your life is contradicting what they're putting out there into the hemisphere about you. Seeing Libra energy here, Taurus, as well as Aquarius. Yes! They try to hold you back, darling dear. Affect your money, your health, everything. Tangible, darling dears. But this is someone, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone who's lost control. You've got 10 of Pentacles down here in the reverse. This is someone who's given himself the gift of the karma. Because no matter what they tried, the cards are coming out the same. They couldn't hold you down. This is about you making the right investments for your mental health, because your mental health is your wealth. But investments in life, you invested in yourself. And you're waiting for the right personal partners to come through, darling dears. Partners could be business, but it could also be what? True soul tribe, darling dears. Yeah. And you're moving quickly towards success, a new home, a new car, a win in a business. Maybe you have a business online, but it's working, and now you have the justice in the upright. This is karma, darling dears. Your success, you're overcoming everything they try to do, try to stop you, darling dears. Has them what? At hockey sticks of dawn. They're stuck, darling dears. They're stuck. They're stuck. And because you're happy, this is spiritual healing, raising your vibration. Some of you are traveling the world. Some of you are absolutely in a new situation. You wait for the right partner, possibly even pregnant, even as we speak. Yeah. They'll always watch you. 7 of Swords. They would love to come back to your situation, but they would come back to do you worse than before. Because now they too see you from a different perspective. A higher perspective, darling dears. And they're broke. They've got no money. This is 5 of Pentacles. They've seen you turn your finances around, your mental health around, darling dear. Everything that they try to do to you is on them. They've got no money, darling dears. 2 cards came out. Look. I just called 5 of Pentacles and here it is. You've got reason to celebrate. This is about pampering yourself. Some of you need to get yourself to a spa day. Stat. I'm hearing water as well. Somebody likes to be around the sea. This person or people are foolio, darling dears. They are a fool in their own life, and they are bound to the rinse and repeat of the negative cycles because karma's found their address. Bitter and jealous, still coming out again. Queen of Wands, watching you, darling dears. Right? And it's affecting their health every time they see that you have another win. This person is watching you closely, or they've got people watching on your behalf, and they can't emotionally get over the fact that you left their ass. You moved on emotionally, and they can't get over it. Crying into their fist, darling, because you ended a cycle. The cycle had to end, Taurus, in order for you to be the biggest and baddest cat of them all. Realizing that you still had 2 of Cups. All you had to do was turn around and keep going. The World card again is about the spine, Sputnik. World card represented by Earth and Saturn energy, as well as the fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius. The fixed sign is, you prefer the known, darling dear, but in this particular circumstance, you had to become unstoppable as you chose you. Ended that cycle and left them with the karma they created. This person wounded you, darling dears. They said a lot of bad things, but they're getting the Tower moment. Oh, wow. Yeah. Moon energy. This is a fake frenemy. This is a jealous lover. Somebody you laid with, darling dear. Someone who you trusted, gave a lot of energy and time to. Tower moment. You brought that tower down because you've moved on. And the energies that they're living in, that's not for you, darling dear. Right about now, Taurus, you're being a happiness expert. And Sputnik is still launching their hillbilly investigations. Everything they see, it's like a rags to riches story for you, darling dear. They may have, in some cases, they may think that it's happened suddenly, but it didn't. You had to go within and find out what you truly wanted for yourself, darling dears, and you didn't want to be crying every single day. With somebody, we saw King of Swords in the reverse, somebody who lacked emotion, somebody who would stand there and watch you cry. Or someone who deliberately, because the King of Swords is highly intelligent, deliberately upset you. The frenemy, the back front neck tab of snake, darling dear, has been moved around. The karma has found their address. Let's get some final messages. Base of the deck, here and now. This is about you keeping your mind in the present, but it also speaks about something coming towards you here and now. In the present moment, darling dear. The present, which is a gift, Taurus. You freed yourself from a high commander Decepticon. Somebody who criticized you to make you feel that you was less than. Exchanging gifts. This is true soul tribe, darling dears, and it's also about you thinking outside of the box, using your intuition. Like-minded souls are being drawn to you. The 2 and the 7 goes to a 9, Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Virgo is the house of your health. You're making healthier choices, but it's about your responsibilities as well, darling dears. And it's about employers. Some of you are going to be going into new employment, darling dears. Or creating it for yourself because you're thinking outside of the box. Your life is an unfinished symphony. There is still life in the good old cat yet, darling dear. Yeah, 10. 10 is about judgment. It's the wheel of fortune. 10 is the completion. Taking that final blade out of your back and cutting that soul tie. The 10 of Wands, dropping those burdens and challenges because it's not for you. The 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, darling dears. The 10 of Pentacles, breaking generational curses as you move forward, and the truth has been told. It's on a 14. 14 is the number of temperance, darling dear. Your ancestral team came to save you, and they want to remind you it's about the journey, not the destination. Yeah, you got a chance to breathe now. You can breathe more easy because nobody's chasing you, darling dears. This goes to an 11 master number. Speaks about synchronicities are being fired off in your unfinished symphony. And you're on the edge. Some of you are on the edge of breakthrough. This is the clown taking a leap of faith. It's on the 9. Up to this point, you may have had minor gains, but something major is about to take off. Your true soul tribe. This could be new subscribers. This could be new patrons to your business. It could be how you look after your progeny, darling dear. Maybe you're also in childcare. Whatever the situation, darling dear, you was able to go the distance. Spirit is at your back, guiding you. Continue to tap into your intuition and your discernment. They wanted to leave you with nothing on the rocks of life, darling dear. Masculine energy. Or TikTok. Karma's found them. Nothing like what? That old return to sender. What's this? Isolated from them. Treasure Island, Easter Island, Stevie Wonder. Don't pay attention to anything from a past person. Divine gave you this leg up for a reason, darling dear. You are a soldier for the light. And you must tell the tale of how you overcame to be the survival kit for another big cat. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. Taurus. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.